This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Well, good evening and welcome once again to Terry Gregg at Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Evergreen Conference girls matchup between the Centralia Tigers and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for tonight's broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich.
Both teams come into tonight after losses last night. Shelton fell to top-ranked Tumwater 54-13, while Centralia lost at Aberdeen 65-34. Highclimbers are still looking for their first win, while the Tigers are 6-9 on the season, 4-7 in EFCO play. This is the second meeting of the season for Shelton and Centralia. The Tigers pulled away from the Highclimbers in their first meeting on December 15th, winning 56-26. In two games last season, Shelton beat Centralia 53-51 on June 1st, 2021. I believe that was an overtime win. And 44-31 on May 14th, 2021. Tigers took the previous two games, 63-41 on December 14th, 2015, and 55-33 on December 15th, 2014. The Max Preps has the series tied at 3-3, but their scores only go back to December 20th, 2007. Matchup when Shelton won 59-26. Coming up, we'll give you the starting lineups and, of course, the tip-off. It's also senior night, and there is one senior on the Highclimbers, Jerry.
Yeah, and that is Taylor Vanderpool.
She'll get the start tonight, and she's actually being introduced right now, making her way through the column. Big smile on her face, with her family in tow. And it's nice to see she's getting recognized tonight. So that's what we've got coming up tonight. It's girls Evergreen Conference basketball. The Centralia Tigers at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Skip the wait at Mason Health's walk-in clinic. Conveniently reserve your appointment through the Mason General website. That's masongeneral.com/clinic/WIC. You can find a link on masonwebtv.com. Just look for the Skip the Wait ad in the upper left-hand corner. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Scene 103, take one.
I have been 100% into getting vaccinated, and then I asked you, and you hesitated.
Yeah.
I thought we'd be on the same page about this, and we're not.
I feel like even if I were to catch it, my body is strong enough to fight it off.
What if you're one of those cases and you end up in the hospital?
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared of.
And we are back here in the mini dome. Coach Liz Canright doing her little personal message to the team at the end of the season that she does, and she asked me if I would not put this on the live stream. It's a personal message to her and between her and her team. So we honor Liz in that request. Going on right now in Tumwater, the Shelton boys are taking on the T-Birds. First quarter, it's 8-5, Tumwater with the lead, and it looks like Shelton has the ball at the moment. Nope, actually it was a turnover. So if you want to watch that game, head on over to the NFHS network.
How much time left in the first quarter?
2.5 minutes. Yeah, 2:45
Okay.
looks like right now. Actually, it'd be about 2 minutes because it's about a 45-second delay between real time and the stream if things stand as they are. Depends on your device and your speed. Anyways, so let's talk a little bit about the boys' situation. They are in the playoffs and likely will be in the play-in game next Thursday at Columbia River. Now, if they can beat Tumwater tonight and Black Hills loses to WF West, Shelton can jump from 4 to 3. And that means they don't have to do the play-in. They're already in the double elimination.
Right,
and
that
they
is
would be
correct.
playing at the number 2 team from the Greater St. Helens League, and I believe that's Richfield, if memory serving me. Either way, it's a tough league down there. And
Right.
1 and 2, or it'd be the number 2 team out of the Greater St. Helens League. If they go in the number 4 and they play in the play-in game and they beat Columbia River, they'd go in and play number 1.
That is correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it's situated right now in the boys' playoff. The girls' playoff is a little bit more complicated because Centralia is in the picture here. They actually on their schedule have that play-in game, but I think there's another team in the running with Black Hills, if I remember right. It was Black Hills. So the Centralia has a stake in, if they beat the Highclimbers tonight, do their cause a great deal to be that number 14.
And this is their last games. Centralia's last game of the season.
That's right. This is their regular season finale. Shelton has tonight and Monday against Aberdeen. So that's where we sit right now. We have done the senior recognition, which kind of slowed the pace down here. We are running really late on our timing because the JV game went into overtime, and that was quite a contest, Jerry.
It was close. It was great.
It came down to turnovers at inopportune times, basically, and the Highclimbers were on the losing end of that, and they lost by 3, I think. I can't remember what the score is. Like
4.
21-17, I think, was the final score of that. And they played.
It was a great learning experience.
It was. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it was, they came back. They forced overtime. Questionable 3 at the end. Our angle.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't look like it was a 3. The referee was right there. He called it a 3. It went in. That forced the overtime. But it was a good game, and that threw us off. But now we're 20 minutes to 8 almost, and we haven't gotten this game tipped off just yet. So we're going to take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll give you starting lineups of this girls' game in just a moment. And let's see, they just started the second quarter. Is that right? No. A minute left in the first. It's 12-5 Tumwater for the boys. But we'll get on to this game here in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food, healthcare, and other resources.
211, how can I help you?
Call 211 or visit 211.org. 211, get connected, get help.
And we're back in the mini dome. And just in time to do the national anthem, I believe, as we're just a couple of minutes ahead of the girls' tip-off between Centralia and Shelton. If you're wondering about the boys, second quarter just underway, 9-point lead for Tumwater, 14-5. We are going to take another timeout here in a minute as we do the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Mason Health is partnering with Curative to provide no-cost shallow nasal COVID-19 testing. A testing kiosk is located outside 237 Professional Way in Shelton. Kiosk hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays. Testing is available by walk-up or appointment. Test results are delivered electronically within 24 to 48 hours. Schedule an appointment at curative.com. You can find a link in the upper left-hand corner of masonwebtv.com. If you have any questions about COVID-19, symptoms, vaccines, or testing, please contact your provider's office.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
And we're back at the mini dome. Time to get the starting lineup here. We'll turn that over to Jerry Apple. Jerry?
Thanks, Diedrich. First for the Centralia Tigers, under head coach Doug Ashmore. At one guard, number 2, Jaden Hawley, a 5'5" senior. At the other guard for the Tigers is number 22, Michaela Chavez, a 5'6" sophomore. At one forward for Centralia, number 3, Cassandra Ritchie. She's a 5'7" junior. The other forward is number 21, Liliana Babcock. She is a 5'6" junior. And at center, we've got number 31, Maddie Corrin. She's a 5'9" senior. And now your starters for the Highclimbers. Under head coach Liz Canroy. At one guard, number 33, Didymus Cordova, a 5'4" junior. At the other guard for the Highclimbers, number 11, Danica Squire, a 5'3" junior. At one forward for the Highclimbers, number 22, Jasmine Rivera, she is a 5'8" sophomore. The other forward tonight is number 23, Taylor Vanderpool. She is a 5'6" senior. And the center tonight, rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers, number 21, Gabby Monroe. She's a 5'9" junior.
All right, thank you, Jerry.
And I'd like to reach out to somebody.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to reach out to Daryl White, my good friend, who is going to be helping us tonight with the rebounds and assists. And it was a real pleasure always working with Daryl here at Shelton High School. We taught together, and he was my head coach for the girls for many years here at Shelton. He did a real nice job. So thank you, Daryl, for helping us tonight with the statistics, and he'll give those to me at halftime and after the game.
So the Highclimbers have their home white uniforms on. The red letters. The Tigers are going to be in the black with the orange numbers and trimmed by white, actually, if you want to know, and some trim of orange as well. The ball's tipped up, and it was Rivera. I can't see who the number is. 31. That would be Corwin. That's not right. It's Babka. Anyways, the Highclimbers win the tip. And here's Rivera with a runner that comes up short. And rebound pulled down by Babka. Here's Schofield. Back the other way for the Tigers. Far side, high post feed, quick pass in the middle, stolen away by Cordova. Here's Didymus on the run the other way for the Highclimbers. Quick pass down to Monroe, draws the double team, bounces it over to Vanderpool. She'll turn, drive baseline, they're going to call a double dribble. And they got that microphone over there on the PA a little loud. It's feeding back, Jerry. That's always good for basketball concentration, isn't it? Here's Babka. Draws the foul on a pass in the middle to Holly. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Tigers, right of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Holly. Over to Babka, back to Holly. High post feed down to the baseline now. There's Corwin, and her pass in low is denied, knocked out of bounds. And that'll go to Cassandra. It was
that was broken up by number 21, Gabby Monroe.
Baseline inbounds by the Tigers, again to the right, open and off the glass and off by Holly, and a steal there. And then a traveling call as Babka tried to free up her feet, it looks like. Or actually, it was Corwin. Here comes Squire for the Highclimbers, over to Rivera. Bounce to Vanderpool. To Squire, working outside. And she lost it out of bounds, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Sideline inbounds. Squire will trigger the play. Foul line extended. Throw it into Rivera. Back to Squire. Squire drives baseline. Bumped out of bounds. And the first whistle will go on Chavez. That's her first team foul. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers into Rivera. Jasmine backs it out, tried to feed it to Monroe. Ball rolls over to the hands of Squire, back to Jasmine and Rivera. Rivera behind the back dribble, had it poked out of her hands. Squire comes up with it, 15 on the shot clock. Didymus will take a long three that's short, and rebound pulled down by Schofield. No, that's actually Holly. To Ritchie, back to Holly. Over to Babka, side of the paint, feed to Ritchie. And the ball's poked out to Babka. Long three by Babka. Actually, that was not Babka, that was Corwin. Is it Chavez? Okay, I'm really lost here. That traveling call is, it's just long hair blocking numbers. I think that's part of the problem. Ponytails and what have you. I'm having trouble keeping an eye on who's got the ball.
It is hard.
Baseline inbounds left of the backboard. It'll be Chavez inbouncing it. She'll get it in quickly. In opposite side now. It was Babka on the drive and drawing the foul. And Babka picked up her first. Second team foul on Centralia. Here's Rivera having it knocked out of her hands, recovered by Holly. Lob it down to Babka. Babka leaves it in the middle for Corwin. She draws a foul on the Highclimbers. Sorry, a little off there, Mike. Was that on Gabby Monroe?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, Corwin hit the first free throw. Next free throw is up and in. 2-0 ball game now. Centralia with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Here's Squire, quick pass to Rivera, and she's going to be fouled by Jaden Holly. That's her first and the third team foul. Cordova will inbounds it, and a quick pass right back is stolen away, and a nice pass cutting to the basket is Chavez up and in. And Didemus just put her toe on that line, and back-to-back turnovers on the Highclimbers.
Yeah, 4 turnovers so far for Highclimbers.
Here comes Abby Sachs for Shelton. She'll get the senior in Taylor Vanderpool. Be baseline inbounds for the Tigers. In it goes to Ritchie. Recovered by Ritchie. Ritchie up the glass, no. And Squire rips the rebound away. Ball rolls to Rivera. Her pass up to Sachs is picked off by Corwin. Corwin will get it to Holly in backcourt. And here come the Tigers. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Leading by 2. This is Chavez. Ritchie back to Chavez. Open top of the key for 3 off the glass. No. Rebound tracked down on the corner by Ritchie. Out it goes for another 3 attempt, and that's off. And another rebound, this time by Corwin. Shot off by, actually that was Babka. And here is Chavez again. She missed the 3. Rivera to the midcourt. Finds Monroe. To Sachs. Sachs pull-up jumper, that's off. Rebound goes to Ritchie. It's a 4-0 ball game. Holly swings it over to Babka, up top to Chavez. High post feed and tried to lace it down to Ritchie, stolen away by Cordova. To Squire. Squire crosses midcourt, one hands it to Rivera. Down to Monroe, cutting to the bucket is Squire. Squire bumped and fouled by Michaela Chavez, her second, and the 4th team foul. But that'll put Danica Squire at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Try to put the Highclimbers on the board here. Nope, off the back of the iron. Here comes Anna Pignon for the Highclimbers. And there was a couple of substitutions for the Tigers. Emily Wilkerson, one of them. Second free throw by Squire goes in. Just want to try to figure out these ladies. They make some substitutions. Now I'm lost again. Here's Schofield. She'll dribble up top, or pounce it up top, gets the ball back, takes a 3. Missed that one, but with the rebound, is that Ritchie? No, that was actually Babka. She's fouled on trying to make a putback. And I think that went on, yeah, Abby Sachs, that's her first. First free throw by Babka is off. She'll get another one. 3 team fouls on the Highclimbers, by the way. Timeout on the court, it's a 30. we'll keep it here. Every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, a Target Zero manager for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. Current column talks about reporting dangerous drivers.
Dangerous what?
Drivers. Very touchy subject, as a matter of fact. 3-point lead for Centralia, 3:37 to go first quarter. And the Tigers, Liliana Babka at the free throw line for her second of 2 free throws. Got the second one. Little full court press by the Tigers. Pignon up the sidelines, gets a pass across midcourt to Monroe. Gabby up top and overthrows Cordova out of bounds. 4-point lead for the Tigers, 5-1. Schofield will get it in to Holly in back court. Near side to Schofield. Schofield's pass to the baseline, off target, saved in bounds, but it goes out of bounds on the sidelines near mid-court for the Highclimbers. Cordova will trigger the play in bounds to Anna Pignon. Dribble to the top. Skips over to the right. Bounce it over to Sachs. Abby drives to the baseline. Cut off by Wilkerson. To Monroe, side of the paint, goes to the hoop. Missed the shot. Cordova with the rebound. Put back, no. And the rebound is pulled down by Schofield. No whistles at all on that play, Jerry. A little physical under the basket. Here comes Holly. Quick passes down low. Wilkerson missed the shot, got her own rebound, then lost it out of bounds. It'll be a Highclimber ball, trailing by 4. 2.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Pignon gets the ball, tries to make their way up the sidelines. Her middle pass is deflected, and Squire gets tied up. Alternating possession goes to Centralia. Holly gets the inbounds pass for the Tigers. Swing it over to Babka, back to Holly. Holly up top, near side Schofield. Schofield for 3. That's off. Crashing the board is Wilkerson, up and in.
Who made that one?
Emily Wilkerson.
Thank you.
6-point lead for the Tigers. Pignon bounced it off of her leg. Recovered by the Tigers to Schofield. Schofield lets the defense go by, puts it up short. Pignon with a rebound, hooks it to Didymus Cordova. She hesitates, and she's going to be fouled crossing midcourt. As that went on Holly, her second. Rivera returns for the Highclimbers, and Illand steps on for the Tigers. Here's Cordova with the ball. To Monroe. Side of the paint to Rivera. Hook shot off the glass. No. Rebound out to Monroe. She saved it in bounds to Rivera. And here is Squire. Leaves to Pignon for 3, and that's off. Rebound pulled down by Ritchie. Ritchie bounces it to Babka. Cross court it goes to Eland. Cassandra, swing it over near side to Schofield. Back up top and around to the other side to Babka. To Eland, 3 at the top, that's short. Rebound, Wilkerson with position. She puts it up and draws a foul. Emily Wilkerson. foul went on Jasmine Rivera, her second, and the fourth team foul on Shelton. Wilkerson, 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Minute 5 remaining in the first quarter as Abby Sachs comes back in for the Highclimbers. Wilkerson's second free throw goes in. 7-point lead for the Tigers, their largest of the night. Highclimbers break the press here. Sachs with a pull-up jumper. That's off. Rebound to Cordova. Cordova to the hoop off the glass. Drops it in and the foul.
Her first basket of the night.
And it's the first field goal of the night for the Highclimbers, actually.
Yes, it is.
It's just not too many opportunities for the Highclimbers early on. And Didymus Cordova has possible 3-point play. Missed the free throw. Wilkerson with the rebound. Here comes Schofield. High post feed to Ritchie. Draws a triple team. Kick it out to Babka. Up top to Schofield over the opposite side. And Babka over again to Eland. Eland will take a long 2. Missed it. Rebound goes to Squire. And Wilkerson just reached in as Danica just turned her back. And that'll be the 7th team foul on the Tigers. Emily Wilkerson just picked up her first personal foul. And it's 1-1 for Danica Squire, who is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Got the first one off the backboard. She'll get another one. .30 seconds remain in the first quarter here. Second free throw by Squire is off. Wilkerson pulls down the rebound. Get it out to Schofield. Here come the Tigers, leading by 4. Quickly to Eland. Back up top to Schofield. High post feed to Ritchie. Down it goes to Babka. Missed the shot. Rebound Sachs. Had it pulled away by Babka. They're going to call a jump ball. 9.9 seconds remain in the first. It's Highclimber ball on the alternating possession. Here comes Pignon, mid-court. Near side to Squire, bounce it to Sachs. Sachs long jumper, no. Rebound pulled down by Babka. And we're through a quarter. Centralia 8, Shelton 4. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them. Because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Score update from Tumwater. Tumwater leads Shelton at half, 19-14. A 5-point game for the boys.
A little closer.
A little closer. Right here, it's 8-4 after one quarter. Centralia with the lead. They'll have the ball to start the quarter. Schofield, Eland, Wilkerson. I'm trying to figure this out. There's 31. That's Corwin. And the 5th player is going to be Ritchie. Give you the Climbers lineup here in a moment. Here's a 3 that's short. And Pignon comes away with a rebound. She's working with Squire, Sachs, Cordova, and Monroe. Squire with the ball over to Monroe. Gabby gets it back to Squire. Down it goes to Sachs. Sachs all alone. took a dribble and the defense caught up, missed the shot. Didymus Cordova with a rebound. Her putback doesn't fall. Pokes the rebound out, and Monroe tracks it down, finds Didymus. Cordova tried to drive in, kicked and controlled by the Highclimbers. Sachs gets it over to Squire, up top to Didymus Cordova for three at the top. That's off. Pignon had the rebound for a moment. Babcock comes away with it, however. Get it to Eland. Nice pass underneath, up and in to Maddie Corwin. And it's a 6-point lead for Centralia.
Nice assist from Emily Wilkerson, number 33 for Centralia.
Here's Cordova. Over to Sachs. Sachs lost the handle there. You're going to say it's a turnover on the Highclimbers. So Vanderpool and Rivera return for Shelton. Chavez and is that 12? Can't see the number from here, Jerry. I think it's Seibert, number 12. Chavez with the ball. Gets it over to Seibert. Seibert to the foul line, stops, leaves it at top. Chavez for three at the top is in. It's the first three in the ball game, Jerry.
That is correct.
And it's a 9-point lead for Centralia, their largest of the night. Here is Pignon to Cordova. High post feed stolen away by Chavez. Michaela will bring it across the timeline. Top of the key. Drives side of the paint, now down to the box, loses the handle, saves it inbounds, goes right in to one of her teammates, and that was Corwin. She draws the foul on the Highclimbers.
I'm impressed with Chavez. Got a nice shot. Looks for the open person.
Danica Squire picked up the personal foul. First free throw up and in by Corwin.
She's 3 for 3 from the foul line.
Gabby Monroe steps back onto the court. And there's a timeout on the floor. I'm thinking this is a full timeout, is it not? It is. So we'll step aside.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Back at the mini dome.
I like that last commercial. You know, not only are kids curious, but you got to lock up the medications too.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Medications. And in some cases, you can get a free lockbox from the health department.
Yeah, you can.
Just information you never thought you'd need to know.
Contact Ben Johnson.
Yeah, that's true. Sure, you'd like that phone call. Corwin with another free throw. She hit him. She's 4 for 4 and 6 points. And the lead is 11.
And see, I didn't jinx her either.
Rivera in backcourt to Pignon. Center of the court stolen away by Corwin. Corwin will get it to Wilkerson. Finds Chavez. Near side. Down it goes right back to Chavez. She lost the handle on the ball. Is looking for a foul, though. Out of bounds it goes. It's Highclimber ball. Inbounds goes from Rivera to Squire. Rivera gets it back. Changing directions. Bumping some bodies. And then she runs into Richie, who's standing right there. And Richie will pick up the foul. It's her first and the 8th team foul on Centralia. Schofield will get back in the court for the Tigers, replacing Richie. with her first personal. Jasmine Rivera at the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Corwin. And there's a foul on the Highclimbers. And that'll go on Cordova. No, it went on 23. Vanderpool, that's her first. The 6th-team foul on Shelton. 5:32 to go in the first half. Tigers with the lead in the ball. Looks like the Highclimbers are going to pull out their zone. Going to meet Chavez at midcourt.
1-2-2 half-court press.
Quick passes. Here's Wilkerson. Back to Seibert. Over it goes to Schofield for 3. No. Rebound goes to Squire. Squire wraps up that ball wisely because the Tigers swatted everything. Here's Rivera. High post feed to Monroe. Backing down. Trying to get around. Put the shot up and missed it. Seibert with a rebound. And Chavez will slow the pace down. Bring it to the top of the key. Stop and pop for 3. In and out. Rebound tapped and controlled by the Tigers. Squire had it for a second. Ball goes down. There's a jump ball called. That'll go over to the Highclimbers. Looks like the Tigers are going to go into a press as well. They've been pressing a lot tonight.
And it's been fairly effective.
As Babka returns for the Tigers. And Cayenne Miller gets some time on the floor for the first time tonight. For the Highclimbers,
2-2-1 press.
Replacing Squire. Here's Miller with the ball. Bounces to Rivera. Blows by the double team. Launches it to Monroe. Sets her feet, puts up a jumper. Missed it. Rebound goes right back to Monroe. Gabby having trouble. Rolls it out to Vanderpool. Finds Monroe. Ball squirts out. And here comes Chavez. Chavez a 1-on-2. Goes to the hoop, and she's mugged by Pignon. It's her first 17 foul.
Definitely Chavez is our go-to player.
So Michaela at the free throw line. She has 5 points tonight. Try to increase this 11-point lead. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Talking to one of the cheerleaders, I think, there, Jerry. After the miss, she'll get another one. Second free throw is off. Ritchie back in the ball game. Ties up Rivera on the rebound, and the jump ball will go over to the Tigers. Baseline inbounds for Centralia, left of the backboard. Chavez will lob it into Ritchie. Ritchie will get it over to Wilkerson, down to Schofield. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebound goes to Rivera, and Jasmine's fouled. It's a 9th team foul on Centralia. And that'll go on Schofield. That's her first. Gonna put Jasmine Rivera back to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Here comes Abby Sachs replacing Taylor Vanderpool for Shelton. Jasmine 0 for 1. Has yet to score. Got the first one. She'll get the bonus now. Missed the second one. Rebound pulled down by Wilkerson. And here comes Chavez. Far side to Schofield. To Wilkerson. Extra pass down low to Ritchie, and Ritchie's fouled. And Jasmine Rivera's third personal foul. Cassandra Ritchie at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Here comes Didemus Cordova, replacing Rivera with her 3 fouls. Ritchie in the 1-and-1, missed the front end. Rebound goes to Cordova. And it off to Miller. To Sachs. Lob it down, and it's nearly stolen by Chavez. Knocked out of bounds, however. Sideline inbounds for Cordova. And the Highclimbers. Into Pignon. Spread out the court here. High post feed to Sachs. Up top to Cordova. 3 on the way at the top. That's short. Rebound. Slapped and controlled by Ritchie for Centralia. Here's Chavez, top of the key. Near side Schofield. Side of the paint to Wilkerson. Down it goes to Ritchie. Ritchie put one up, came up short. Rebound, Sachs had it, but they're going to call a travel on her as she fell to the ground. So it'll be Centralia baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Chavez will trigger the play. Looking in the middle. Lob it up to Schofield, nearly stolen by Cordova. And Monroe comes away with a pick. Up to Cordova. Didemus crossing midcourt, weaving her way. Bounce it down to Monroe. Back to Didemus. She draws the foul. And that'll be 10 team fouls on Centralia. And the personal foul went on the Liliana Babka, her second. Actually, her third, excuse me. Cordova with 2 free throws. Got the first one, she'll get another one. Elan back in there for Centralia, Cordova's second free throw. Got it to drop in.
She's 2 for 3 from the foul line, and Didemus has 4 of the 8 points for the Highclimbers.
Here's Schofield with a 3 to answer. And the lead is back up to 11, 18
Her first
to 7.
3.
Here's Pignon. Tried to get a feed down to Monroe. It's knocked down by Wilkerson. So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Right of the backboard. Cordova will trigger the play. Oh, the inbounds is slapped, and then Monroe came away with it tied up, and that'll be jump ball, so that'll be a Highclimber ball. We'll do it again, a little closer to the rim this time. Inbounds goes to Pignon in the corner. To Monroe. Monroe drives in, draws the foul on Eland, I believe. Yes, it is. That's her first. That'll put Gabby at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Gabby has yet to score, Jerry. I didn't notice that. First free throw off the back of the iron. Squire will return. Miller will sit down for Shelton. Gabby Monroe back at for second free throw. Missed it. Rebound Wilkerson. Here comes Chavez. Down it goes to Wilkerson. Bumped, fouled. I think they're going to get Gabby with that one, Jerry. Even though Abby Sachs had a clean block. That's her second. Gabby Monroe.
Nice pass inside by Michaela Chavez.
Here's Wilkerson. 2 free throws. Got the first one. 4 points for her. get another one. And the lead is now 12. Emily, 2 for 3. Make it 2 for 4. Monroe with the rebound. Here comes Cordova. Didymus, top of the key to Sachs. Sachs into the paint to Monroe, to the hoop. Oh, can't get it to fall, and there's Squire with the rebound. Trying to keep the possession, finds Monroe. Lost the handle, Squire. Out to Pignon for 3, that's off. Rebound goes to Monroe, up to the hoop and in. There's the first basket for Gabby. Makes it a 10-point lead for Centralia. Chavez to Wilkerson, foul line jumper off. Squire with the rebound. Trying to speed up the other way. Bounces it to Cordova. Didymus, handed off to Sachs in the corner. To Monroe, fakes the shot, drives side of the paint, off the glass, no. Rebound rolls off the foot out of bounds. They're going to say that's Centralia ball. 1:23 remain in the half, 19-9. Rivera will step back in. Monroe will sit down for Shelton. Michaela Chavez with the ball for Centralia. Swinging over to Schofield. Almost stolen by Pignon. Bounce it to Wilkerson. To Chavez. Cross court to Eland. And here is Chavez. Stops, pops for 3 at the top and drains it, Jerry. Nothing but net. Her second 3 in the ball game. And extends the lead.
And she's
to
got
13.
8 points for the game, Chavez.
Here's Pignon. 45 seconds remaining in the half. Bounce it to Cordova. 3 on the way to answer. No. Rebound tapped and controlled by Chavez. Michaela on the run. She's going to go right to the hoop. Bumped. Comes up short, no whistle. Rebound goes to Cordova. She'll track it down.
Yeah, I was surprised there was no foul there.
Here is Rivera. Rivera to the foul line, right to the hoop, off the glass. Oh, popped out. Rebound Squire. Bothered, and there's a jump ball called. Wow. No, whistles are not coming out, Jerry.
No, they're not. Not on the last 2 plays. There should have been a foul each way.
Seibert back in there for Centralia. Inbounds it to Schofield. Back to Seibert. To Schofield. Crossing midcourt. Over to Seibert. Back to Schofield. Up top. Takes the 3. Hits it. It's her second 3 in the ball game. And the lead is 16.
Their biggest lead?
Yep. And that'll be the half. Centralia 25. Shelton 9. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal Fiber Internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, Then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV. Restart or replay shows you've missed and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects sparks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
And we're back. It's halftime. 25-9 is your halftime score. Centralia on top. They're being led by Michaela Chavez. She has 8 points. 6 for Maddie Corwin. 6 for Gracie Schofield. She had hit 2 threes. 4 points for Emily Wilkerson. And a free throw for Liliana Babka. For the Highclimbers, well, Didymus Cordova has 4 points. 2 for Danica Squire. And 2 for Gabby Monroe. And a free throw for Jasmine Rivera. Scoreboard update for the boys game in Tumwater. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tumwater 45, Shelton 34. And it looks like Tumwater has the ball at the moment on the drive. We will take another timeout. We'll have more statistics here at the half from Jerry Apple. We'll be right back.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Skip the wait at Mason Health's walk-in clinic. Conveniently reserve your appointment through the Mason General website. That's masongeneral.com/clinic/WIC. You can find a link on masonwebtv.com. Just look for the Skip the Wait ad in the upper left-hand corner.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Halftime in the mini dome, 25-9. Centralia on top of the Shelton Highclimbers. More statistics from Jerry Apple.
Thanks, Diedrich. Let's start with Centralia Tigers. Centralia Tigers were 7 for 13 from the foul line for 54%. They had 8 turnovers. They were 7 for 32 from the field, which equals 22%. 4 for 13 from the three-point land, and they made almost half their points from the three-point area. As far as rebounds, Centralia out-rebounded Shelton 23-21. I'll check on that again here in just a second. Let's go to Shelton Highclimbers. Statistically, they're 5 for 12 from the foul line for 41%. They had 11 turnovers, so they cut down their turnovers from previous games. So that's good. They are 2 for 24 from the field, and that equals 8%. They haven't made a three-pointer, and they were 2 for 17 from inside the three-point arc. Let me go back to my cell phone here. And so yes, Centralia out-rebounded Shelton 23-21. Shelton, the leading rebounders for Shelton were Danica Squire. She had 6 rebounds, and Didemus Cordova, she had 5. No assists so far this half for the Highclimbers. Centralia had 23 rebounds. The leading rebounder for Centralia was number 33, Emily Wilkerson, and she had 8. Centralia had 6 assists. The leading assist person for them was, he has down Madeline Seibert. So I'm not sure about that.
What's the number?
The number is 12, and I haven't seen 12 in.
Yeah, she has Seibert, but I didn't.
Has she been in?
Yeah, she's been in, but I didn't think she was doing anything.
Okay.
It's for.
But anyway, they had 6 assists.
It's probably Chavez, 22.
I'm thinking it is. I know Daryl's pretty accurate with that, but I do think it's probably Chavez.
Okay.
I've been pleased with Michaela Chavez.
Okay, well, we've got a quick timeout here, and we'll get to the third quarter in just a moment. 25-9 at the break.
Yeah.
This is a first responder, and same here. But did you know that these are first responders too? I just got hit! The towing industry is 15 times deadlier than all other private industries combined.
You see that?
You can change that by following the simple rule, slow down, move over.
It's the safe thing to do.
And
it's the law.
Make our freeways safer.
Slow down, move over.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Highclimbers start the third quarter with the ball and turn the ball over. It'll be Tigers ball. Sideline backcourt inbounds. Chavez, Holly, Babka. Oh, and Chavez trying to put it to the hoop, and I've got to bring that up so I can hear myself. And foul on the Highclimbers. And that'll go on Abby Sachs, her second. Chavez at the free throw line. She's 0 for 3, Jerry.
Yeah.
Another free throw. Goes in. There's the first make. Substitution is Anna Pignon will step back onto the court and to get Squire. So the High Climbers have Rivera, Pignon, Cordova, Sachs, and Monroe.
Chavez has 9 points now.
Yep. Cordova in back court, and she loses the handle, and Chavez is right there to put it up and in. And it's now a 19-point lead. Here's Chavez. I'm sorry, Cordova, bothered by the Tigers. Monroe finds Pignon. Oh, what defense. Good reaching out there. Corwin knocked it out of bounds as Sachs was prepared right in the position to score. Inbounds to Sachs. Around the horn it goes. Here's Pignon. Back up top to Rivera. Bounce it to Cordova. One dribble down goes to Monroe. Turnaround hook. No. Rivera with a rebound. Her putback comes up short, and she does draw the foul. That foul is on Liliana Babka. That's her fourth. Yeah, there's Jasmine Rivera at the free throw line for 2 shots short on the first one. She'll get another one. Here comes Grace Schofield for the Tigers. And Babka will sit down with her 4 fouls. We probably won't see her till the fourth quarter. Second free throw off for Rivera. Rebound goes to Corwin. Here's Schofield. Oh, and a pass stolen away by Cordova. Didymus draws a foul on Chavez. That's her third. And the second team foul on Centralia. 28-9 is the score. 7:03 to go, third quarter. More full court press by the Tigers. Cordova gets the 5 count. Nope, it's going to be a timeout. Very close to the 5 count. It's a 30-second timeout. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps people know what local government is doing with live video streams of Mason County Commission meetings, Shelton City Council meetings, the Shelton School Board, and the North Mason School Board. You can also watch past meetings of these entities as well as meetings of the Port of Allen Commission. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce and the North Mason Chamber of Commerce. If you want to see what's going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily.
That was a good timeout by Liz Canright to avoid a turnover for the High Climbers. Because you're right, it could have been a 5-second call, just about ready for them to whistle at.
So we'll do it again from the back court. Again, the full court press. Cordova's going to go with a long ball. Got a receiver downfield. And ball ping-pongs around. Rivera came away with it. Tried to roll it to Pignon. And then Chavez. And who picked up the foul? I think it's going to go on Chavez. If so, that'll be her fourth. I'm sorry, I kind of receiver downfield was a joke. It didn't go over very well.
No, I thought it was okay. It was okay. It was good.
And that is 4 personal fouls on Michaela Chavez. And that will bring Eland off the bench.
And that's unfortunate for Centralia because she is their ball handler.
High Climber ball. Rivera gets it in back court. Bounce it to Monroe. Turnaround shot off the side of the paint. Rebound pulled away by Corwin. She'll get it to Eland. Eland bounces it up the top to Holly. Over goes to Schofield. Schofield stops. Finds Holly. Holly bounces it off her leg. Tracked it down. 6 on the shot clock. High post feed to Corwin. Corwin throws one up off the glass with 2 on the shot clock. Wow. Gives her 8 points. And it's a 30-9 lead. Miller back in the ball game. Bumped, no whistles at all.
Wow.
Miller slides it over to Sachs. Sachs will throw it up top to Rivera. Rivera for 3 at the top of the key. Rims off. Rebound knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Gabby Monroe. There's no quitting in either team here, Jerry. They're just going after every loose ball.
They're hustling. They're hustling.
Yeah. Under 6 minutes to go, third quarter. It's 30-9. Centralia with the lead in the ball. Here's Holly. Swing it over to Corwin. Down it goes to Eland. Eland's bumped and fouled. And that'll be the second team foul on Shelton. And that one on Gabby Monroe. That's her third.
Yeah, we have 2 girls for the Highclimbers that have 3 fouls, and that's Gabby Monroe and Jasmine Rivera. And, of course, Centralia has 2 girls with 4 fouls.
Tigers ball, baseline inbounds. Eland will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Gets it into Holly. Holly's going to be fouled by Danica Squire back in the ball game, working with Sachs, Cordova, Vanderpool, and Miller. For the Tigers, Wilkerson's back in. And the pass from the sidelines from Eland goes out of bounds. That'll be Highclimber ball. So it's Holly, Eland, Wilkerson, Schofield, and I believe it's Ritchie. Yes, it's Ritchie. So they're going to say sideline inbounds backcourt for the Highclimbers. Squire will trigger the play. Squire's going to go to midcourt and threw it out of bounds. So we'll go back to that spot for Centralia on the sidelines, foul line extended. Schofield will inbounds it. Throw it all the way up top to Ritchie. Back it goes to Holly. Down to the box to Wilkerson, goes to work. There's going to be a block by Vanderpool, but there's going to be a foul as well. A little bit of body contact there, I imagine. And Taylor will probably get the foul. Yep. That's Vanderpool's second personal. And the 4th team foul on Shelton. Emily Wilkerson at the free throw line for 2 shots. Short on the first one. She's now 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Is that right, Jerry?
2 for 5.
2 for 5. Okay. That would make sense. Second one dropped in. Yeah, you're right, Jerry, because I didn't mark a miss.
3 for 6 now. Yeah.
Okay. Miller has the ball for Shelton. And it was poked out of her hands. Stay with the Highclimbers.
Yeah, knocked out of bounds by Cassandra Ritchie for Centralia.
Cordova gets the inbounds. Back to Squire. High post feed to Sachs. And jump ball called. That'll go over to Centralia. 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Oh, it seems to be over in Tumwater, and I don't have a final score because the scoreboard's off. But the T-Birds were up 12 last time I checked. That was 3 minutes left. Here's Cordova with the steal in backcourt for the Highclimbers. They've gone 3 minutes without scoring here in the quarter. Cordova on the dribble, gets the screen, bounces it to Miller. Miller, one dribble, throws it up top. And there's Sachs for a jumper. It's off the back of the iron, dropped off. Wilkerson with the rebound, handed off to Holly. Schofield left alone for 3. And that went over the backboard out of bounds. But a nice idea. She was wide open for that 3.
Yeah, she's 2 for 3 from the 3-point arc.
Here's Cordova on the dribble. Met in the trap, throws it up to the court, and nobody's there except for Wilkerson. Down to Ritchie. Ritchie out the glass. Oh! Blew the layup, and Cordova comes away with a rebound. Didemas up the sidelines. Throws it up to Vanderpool. Turnaround jumper. No. Got her own rebound. Still fighting. Trying to clear out some space, and a jump ball called. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. 4:07 to go, third quarter. Anna Pignon back in the ball game for the Highclimbers. Cayenne Miller will sit down. Siebert and Corwin are back in for Centralia. Baseline inbounds goes to Sachs in the corner, out to Pignon. Back to Cordova. Up top to Squire. And she tried to hit to Vanderpool on the box, out of bounds. And we're under 4 minutes in the third. Holly will bring the ball up for Centralia. Stops at the top. Over to Schofield. Back to Holly. Foul line elbow jumper off. Rebound saved inbounds right to Eland. Eland will get it back to Holly. Holly to the foul line again. Kick it over to Corwin. And now Schofield, Holly, Eland. Down it goes on the shot off that Corwin is off. And Cordova comes up with a rebound. She's on the run up the far sidelines. Stops, pops for a long two. No. Rebound goes to Sachs. Abby one dribble, turns around, hands it to Pignon. Pignon for three. No. Rebound pulled down by Holly. Over to Schofield. Back to Holly. Oop, Holly's going to let it go in the back court for the over and back violation. 3:05 to go third quarter. 31-9 is the score. Highclimbers have yet to score here in this quarter.
That is correct, yeah.
Here's Pignon with the ball.
Yeah, only 6 points have been scored in the whole quarter.
She'll skip over to the far side, swing it up top to Didymus Cordova. She'll stop inside the arc, launch a long two, and it rebound goes out of bounds. Centralia ball leading 31-9. Their largest lead of the night. Here's Holly with the ball, top of the key on the dribbles. Stops, swing it over to Schofield. Side of the paint to Corwin, back to Holly for a jumper at the foul line, missed it. Corwin with the rebound, put back, count it, foul. That's Maddie Corwin.
She have 10?
She does now, yes. Squire picked up her third. That's the 15th foul on Shelton. Maddie Corwin with the free throw, missed everything, just to the right. I think she's a little tired, and she's working hard.
Yeah, that was her first missed foul shot. She's now 4 for 5 from the foul line.
Inbound stolen away as Sievert got a hand on that one, and the ball was tied up by Corwin. It'll go over to Centralia, leading 33-9, 2:32 to go, third quarter. Centralia with the lead in the ball. Inbounds goes to Holly from Ritchie. Ritchie gets the ball back, drives side of the paint, try to cut it in the middle. Lost the handle, goes right into Pignon's hands. Anna pushes it up to Squire. Squire to the three-point arc, stops, pops for a long two, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Corwin. And here's Jaden Holly. High post feed. Turnaround jumper by Ritchie. That's off. Corwin with a rebound and a foul on the Highclimbers, I believe. And Squire just picked up her fourth personal and the 6th team foul.
Yeah, she's the first Shelton Highclimber with 4 fouls.
First free throw is in. Is Corwin shooting? Yes. She'll get another one. Gabby Monroe will step back on. Taylor Vanderpool will sit down. So it's Sachs, Monroe, Cordova, Pignon, and Miller on the court for the Highclimbers. Ritchie, Holly, Schofield. Corwin hits the second free throw.
Yeah, she's 6 for 7 from the foul line. Good job.
And Sievert on the court for Centralia. Here's Cordova to Pignon in backcourt. Throws it up to Monroe. Got the basket. Gabby Monroe with her second basket and breaks their drought.
I like what she did. She pulled up, used the backboard, made it.
That basket came at 1:45 left in the quarter. Here's Ritchie pinched off, kicks it out to Sievert. Around the horn it goes. Here's Holly. Down it goes to Corwin. Out to Sievert. Off the glass, no. Rebound goes to Corwin. Corwin's shot way off. They're going to say that was blocked out of bounds. So it'll be Tiger ball. 1:20 to go in the third. Ritchie will get it in. And Corwin up and in. 14 points for her. And it's a 37-11 score.
Yeah, Corwin's having a good night.
Here's Miller. Bounces it down to Monroe. Monroe takes a step to the basket, missed it. Sacks with a rebound, and jump ball called. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Inbounds to Pignon at the top. Bounce it to Cordova, out to Monroe. Gabby tried to step through the defense, lost the handle on the ball. Corwin with the steal. And Monroe's slow getting up. It'll be Centralia ball, 42 seconds to go in the third.
Shelton putting on a 2-2-1 full court press.
Here comes Holly with an offensive foul going the other way. I think she pushed off. That's her third. And only the fourth team foul on Centralia. 31.9 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Highclimbers with the ball. Trailing by 26. Here's Pignon. Losing
off
the handle.
Of Centralia.
Yeah, losing the handle and it rolls off of Centralia. The Highclimber baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Pignon will trigger the play. Just under 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Gets it into the corner to Cordova. Cordova drives baseline, stops at the side of the paint, launches one. And Sievert took some steps before she took off with the ball. It'll go right back to the Highclimbers. 15 seconds remain in the quarter. It'll be baseline inbounds to the left of the backboard. Cordova bounces it into Pignon. Anna on the dribble to the foul line. Loses the handle. And here's Holly. Holly runs over Sachs, missed the shot. Ritchie with the rebound, kick it out to Corwin. Corwin jumper, no. And Schofield had it for a second. Monroe at midcourt. Tried to feed Miller, but the quarter ran out. And we head to the fourth, Centralia 37. Shelton 11. We'll be right back.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Waiting for the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in that quarter, Centralia in the third quarter outscored Shelton 12-2. Diedrich, seems like they could call a few more fouls, but they're being fair on both sides. So, yeah.
It'll be Centralia ball coming out to start the fourth quarter. You've got Wilkerson, Schofield, Eland, There is Chavez. And who am I missing here? Richie. That's not Richie. That's actually Babka. So Babka and Chavez working with 4 fouls each. Chavez working near the midcourt circle. It's like Centralia's going to run as much time off the clock as they can. And Wilkerson down to Schofield. Eland for 3, no. Rebound. Rivera pulls it away, comes out of the pack with the ball. Jasmine changes direction. Bounce it over to Pignon. Pignon long 2, no. Rebound, Sachs has it, but it goes to Rivera. Rivera loses the handle out of bounds. I think she wasn't aware where she was on the floor, Jerry. She got turned around. Chavez with the ball. One hands it over to Babka. Kick out. Elan with 3, missed it. Chavez with the rebound. And sorry about that. The camera wasn't all the way over. There was a foul on the Highclimbers. That'll go on Pignon. That's her second. 7th team foul. That puts Michaela Chavez at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Oh, in and out on the second one. Rivera with the rebound. Oh, and her outlet, it just goes over the head out of reach for Cordova.
Yeah, they could have called her for double dribble there.
Has a timeout on the court by Centralia. It is a 30. If you're enjoying tonight's broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle at Mason Web TV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. Jerry, turnovers.
Well, the turnovers so far, for Shelton, they have 22 turnovers, and Centralia has 14.
Turnovers on both teams, it seems to be a bugaboo, but a lot for the Highclimbers, a lot better so far in the ball game. It'll be Centralia ball, sideline inbounds between the scorer's table and the Centralia bench. Chavez will trigger the play. Gets it into Wilkerson. Back to Chavez, lost the handle, got it back, puts up a runner that's short, and there's a foul on the Highclimbers. Goes on Abby Sachs with her 3rd personal and the 8th team foul. Michaela Chavez back at the free throw line. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. That's the one part of her game she needs to work on is free throws, Jerry.
Yeah, you know, she's made 2 3-pointers and a couple 2-pointers. But yeah, she is having trouble with the foul shots.
She got the one back in the 3rd, according to my sheet. And there's her second one. There we go.
Yeah, now she's 2 for 8 from the foul line.
From the foul line. Under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 38-11 is the score. Centralia with the lead, Shelton with the ball, and Anna Pignon. Goes it to Cordova. Demas, one dribble over to Miller. Miller, one dribble to Sachs in the corner. Up top it goes to Pignon. She'll launch a long 3. That's off. Got her own rebound. One dribble with a scoop back to the hoop. Missed it. Rebound again goes to Pignon. She'll dribble outside. Leave it for Cordova. Cordova stripped of the ball out of bounds. And that will stay with the Highclimbers.
Nice pass by Anna Pignon.
Be baseline inbounds for Shelton. Cordova will trigger the play right of the backboard. Get in the far corner to Pignon. Standing on the 3-point arc, launches a 2. Bounces out. Sachs with the rebound. Back to Pignon. Open for 3 this time. That's just a little short. Wilkerson pulls down the rebound. She's got Highclimbers all around her, Jerry. And she just pivots out of it. Here comes Chavez for the Tigers. Over to Wilkerson. Down it goes to Schofield. Could have called a foul there,
Yeah, they
but
could
he
have.
did not. Schofield gets it back. Bounces it right into the hands of Miller. Miller with a steal. Stepignon. Anna up court to Cordova. Didymus drives baseline to the hole. Puts it up and in. Nice little spin on that ball. And it's 38-13. Approaching 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
And she has 6 points, Cordova.
Over to Schofield. Schofield dribbles to the foul line, stops, bounces it to Babka. Babka out and nearly stolen by Miller. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Centralia ball. A couple of substitutions. And
Corwin and Hawley.
Okay. Baseline inbound. Chavez gets it into Corwin. Out to Chavez. Takes the three. Hits the three.
Well, that's her third three.
41-13 to score. 5 minutes to go, almost, in the ball game. Here's Pignon. Bounce a high post feed. Timeout, however, on the court. Coach Canwright, she wants to talk about it. Full timeout. And we'll be right back.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects sparks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
All right, we are back here in the mini dome. 41-13 is our score. Centralia, Shelton. Centralia with the lead. Shelton will have the ball. They'll come in their front court. Come out with Squire, Monroe, Miller, Pignon, and Cordova. Be baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard, and Squire will trigger the play. Bounce it to Pignon, open in the corner. She'll dribble up top to the foul line. Puts it up and in, and the foul. Are they going to count that bucket? Yep, they are. Anna Pignon with her first basket. And Grace Schofield picked up her second personal, only the fifth team foul on the Tigers. Free throw rattled out. Rebound goes to Corwin. So handed off to Hawley. Jaden to the top of the key on the dribble. Over to Schofield. Nearly stolen by Miller. Back to Hawley. High post feed poked out. Back to Hawley. Here is Chavez. And a kick ball by Squire. There was 4 on the shot clock, Jerry, and that resets it. Chavez will trigger the play from the sidelines. 4:28 to go in the ball game. Lob it in towards the basket, nearly stolen by Cordova. Foul line jumper up and in by Wilkerson.
Nice assist by Maddie Corwin.
Here's Pignon. Trying to find a lane, bounces it to the foul line. Here's Monroe. Monroe drives to the hoop, fouled. That'll go on Corwin, and if my count is right, that's her first.
That is her first, Diedrich.
Gabby Monroe at the free throw line, 4 points, and 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Oh, she hit the back of the iron. Substitution. Peyton Baumel will step on the court for Centralia. Gabby Monroe has another free throw. Got it. 43-16 as we approach midway point of the fourth quarter. There's Holly. Bounce it over to Schofield, knocked out of bounds by Miller. Be sideline inbounds for the Tigers. Chavez will get it into Schofield. Schofield will bounce a high post feed that Monroe comes up with, or tried to come up with, and there's a foul. Now who they're going to get? I think they're going to get Gabby. Yep.
That'll be her fourth, yeah.
That'll put Wilkerson at the free throw line. Emily 3 for 6 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw short. And that's on the, actually, first of a 1-and-1. Oh, Chavez just ripped that ball out of the air, and she's going to go to the hoop. Here's Miller with the ball. To Monroe, deflected, and the ball bounces in the space there. Jump ball called. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. And Maggie Eland steps back on for Centralia. Looks like Chavez's night is done. Baseline inbound. Squires gets it in to Pignon, to Miller. Back to Pignon. Here's Squire driving to the hoop. Missed his shot. Actually, it was deflected. Monroe had the rebound, knocked it out of bounds, but they're going to say it went off of Baumel. It'll be Highclimber ball as Jasmine Rivera steps back onto the court, and Cayenne Miller will get it sit down. Baseline inbounds for Shelton. Squire inbounds to Rivera. Rivera for three, no. Rebound, Baumel. And here comes Holly. 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Baumel to the foul line, bouncing the paint. Wilkerson to the hoop, it's in. .31 lead here for Centralia.
9 points for Emily Wilkerson.
Rivera to the foul line, lost the handle. Jump ball called, goes over to Centralia. A couple of more substitutions for the Tigers as Sievert and Ritchie return. Wilkerson and Holly will sit down. 2.5 minutes remain in the ball game. High post feed to Baumel. Out it goes Sievert for three. No. Rebound goes to Rivera. Rivera, high on the dribbles. Leaves it for Pignon. Anna, over to Squire. Down it goes to Vanderpool. Out to Monroe. Monroe fakes the shot, drives baseline, puts it up short. Rivera has the rebound, puts it up. Missed it. Monroe almost had it, got knocked down. We have a whistle under the basket. Foul went on Madeline Sievert, her first. 7th team foul. And Gabby Monroe at the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. Got the first one, she'll get one more. Cuts the lead down to 30. Another substitution. And Kiara Jones will step onto the court for Centralia. Ritchie will sit down. Second free throw by Monroe is off. Rebound Baumel to Sievert. Back to Baumel. Out to Schofield. Schofield on the dribble. So we're under 2 minutes now. Jones. Sievert. Near side. Eland to the foul line. And the pass actually ricochets to Schofield's hands. Here's Baumel. Baumel to the hoop. No. Monroe saves it in bounds, but right to Baumel. Out it goes to Eland. Eland for three with the shot clock going off. Rimmed off, and Monroe comes up with the rebound. Here comes Pignon. Bounce it to Vanderpool. Vanderpool came up short with a foul. Minute 20 remaining. And Jones picked up the personal foul. It's the 8th team foul. Taylor Vanderpool with the free throw line. Oop, in and out on the first free throw. Look at another one. Missed it. Rebound tapped out. And Sievert comes up with it. Jump ball called. That stays with the Highclimbers.
Tied up by number 21, Gabby Monroe.
Baseline inbounds and a full timeout, however, is going to be called. Before we get to that, 1:18 to go in the ball game. 47-17 is our score. We'll be right back. Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. Centralia just turned it on in the second quarter, Jerry, and hasn't looked back. Be a baseline inbounds for Shelton. As Squire, Sachs, Vanderpool, Monroe, and Pignon come on for the last minute 18. Sachs will get the inbounds. She'll lob it up top to Pignon. Pignon dribbles over to the left, try to get a pass down, stolen away by Baumel. And get it to Jones. Jones leaves it for Sievert. I'm sorry, that's Eland. Here's Sievert. She'll drive side of the paint. And lost it out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball with 53.4 seconds remaining. Here comes Anna Pignon. Pignon kicks at the corner. Three on the way by Squire. Rims off. Rebound pulled down by Eland. And Jones with the baseline jumper that goes in.
Her first 2 points of the ball game.
Under 20 seconds remaining. Here's Squire to Monroe. Monroe backs down the defense, turn around, missed the shot. Rebound Schofield, shuffles it over to Jones. And a steal by, well, near steal actually, by Squire. Goes to Baumel. And here comes the Eland, and that will be the ball game. Well, thanks for taking the score off so quickly. I couldn't write it down, Jerry. It's a win for Centralia either way by 31 points. We'll be right back.
Yeah, that was quick.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Vaccine 103, take 1.
Taking my vaccine and staying safe. That's what you want me to believe. Of course. They're saying that the vaccine is 99% effective, right? Where are you going with this? What about the one dude?
I want you to get the vaccine because I care. I want you to be safe. If you was to die, man, that would literally kill me, man.
If it made you feel that way, bro, I'll probably do.
I love you, man. I love you too.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, it's a final in the Mini Dome tonight. 49-17 the final score. Centralia knocking off Shelton. I'm just trying to add up my scores here. Okay. So the Tigers did it behind the 17 points from Michaela Chavez, 14 from Manny Corwin, 8 from Emily Wilkerson, 6, that's 2 threes by Grace Schofield, a basket by Kiera Jones, and a free throw from Leilani Babka. For the Highclimbers, 6 points for Gabby Monroe and 6 for Didymus Cordova. A basket for Anna Pignon, 2 free throws for Danica Squire, and a free throw for Jasmine Rivera. Jerry's still feverishly working over there. Let's talk about what is coming up. Not on that page. Here we go. Next up for the Highclimbers, they wrap up the season Monday with an Evergreen Conference game here against Aberdeen. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is not available for the game, but you can watch it on the NFHS network, as Shelton officials just installed a system to feed that pay-to-view network. This was the regular season finale for the Tigers. However, they are in the running for 4th and a shot at making the District 4 Class 2A playoffs, and will fall down to the last games for everybody. As you see them roll out the mats, we have some sub-regional wrestling in the Mini Dome tomorrow. You can also find that on the NFHS network, I'm told. When I say it's pay to view, it's a monthly charge. I believe it's $12 now. I'm not quite sure, but something to keep in mind if you want to see some things. High school sports from actually around the nation. Jerry, are you?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go ahead with your statistics.
Sure. Let's go ahead and start with Centralia. Centralia was 12 for 25 from the foul line, 48%. They had 17 turnovers. They were 15 for 56 from the field for 26%. What helped them was they were 5 for 19 from the three-point land, with Michaela Chavez having 3 threes and Gracie Schofield with 2. That helped a lot as far as they were concerned. So they shot 26% from the field and made 12 of 25 from the foul line and had 17 turnovers, which is okay. Let's look at one more statistic here.
Okay.
Centralia had 40 rebounds. Wilkerson had 10, and Corwin had 9. Centralia had 12 assists. Now, for Shelton. Shelton was, from the foul line, they were 7 for 21, 33%. They had 25 turnovers, which is lowest that they've had in a while.
Yeah.
So that's good news. Shelton had 39 rebounds. Cordova, Didymus Cordova, had, and Jasmine Rivera had 8 rebounds each. Pignon, Anna, led with assist with 2. Centralia had 12 assists. Well, now, player of the game. I'm going to give it to 2 people. Actually, I could give it to 3. But I'm going to... I was pleased with Emily Wilkerson because she was the leading rebounder. I was pleased with Michaela Chavez because of her floor leadership. She was definitely the playmaker out there, and she had 3 3-pointers. The other girl that I was very pleased with was Corwin, Maddie Corwin. She had 9 rebounds, and she was 6 for 7 from the foul line. That's pretty darn good. And so she... So I'm going to give it to all 3 of them. I think they all 3 contributed in their way. So Emily Wilkerson, Michaela Chavez, and Maddie Corwin, congratulations.
Okay.
Now, player of the game for Shelton, I'm going to give it to Didymus Cordova.
I agree with that.
And I think the reason why I'm saying that is because she had 8 rebounds. I thought that was really good. She made 2 out of 6 from the field, from the 2-point land, and she was 2 for 3 from the foul line. And she seemed to just hustle out there. Proud of that, too. So I'm going to give it to Didymus Cordova.
Okay. Is that all that you had, Jerry?
That is all I have.
All
And,
right.
you know, it's been a pleasure working with you this year and with Daryl White. He has really stepped up to the plate and helped us out, giving us a different perspective with the rebounds and the assist. And I look forward to traveling, I guess, now to Vancouver. You're going to talk more about that.
Yeah, we are. Our next broadcast will likely be next Thursday as the Shelton boys play at Columbia River for a chance at the district tournament. It's a play-in game with the winner going on to take on the #1 team from the Greater St. Helens League in the losers season being done. Has not yet been determined, but the Highclimbers, I didn't see the final score, but they were down 12 with about 3 minutes left. And it was over pretty quick, so I'm assuming that the Highclimbers did not knock off Tumwater. And that means that things are pretty much going to stay the same with Tumwater 1, WF West 2, Black Hills 3, and Shelton 4.
I'm going to be a little optimistic. When we go down there next Thursday, I got a funny feeling Shelton's going to win. And then I think they're going to be in that double elimination, at least get 2 games, maybe 3. So it should be fun.
We'll see. We have some conflicts beyond the Thursday and then the Saturday game.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, it's a Tuesday. The next round is on a Tuesday, and Tuesdays are just real tough for me.
Yeah, they are for me too.
So we'll keep you posted on this, exactly what we're going to do, but we do plan on that Thursday game at Columbia River. It'll be the Highclimbers and the Rapids. They changed their name a couple years ago. It used to be
the what?
The Rapids.
Ah.
It used to be the Chieftains. Now it's the Rapids.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Rapids. It's kind of a
Columbia River Rapids. Yeah.
So we'll have more about that later on, and that will do it for us in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Daryl White for their help with tonight's game. Tonight's final score again: Centralia 49, Shelton 17, and we'll talk to you on Thursday.
you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, please give us a like. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter with @MasonWebTV. Also consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's Facebook page and or YouTube channel. And remember to hit that bell to be notified the next time we go live. This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC was made possible by Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.